You'll hear someone talking about a particular subject, and you will be given some text with spaces which correspond to the recording. Use the information from the recording to fill in the spaces in the text. You will hear each recording twice. You now have 45 seconds to look at the questions.
Nearly everything we buy is made overseas. No matter where you live, it's likely that the majority of products you use on a daily basis are made outside your own country's borders. Even at the supermarket, it's common to see fresh food that was grown or caught on the other side of the world. Not long ago, this would have been unheard of. Everything had to be produced close to the consumer. It just wasn't profitable to ship goods over long distances. Only luxury and specialty items were shipped from overseas. Very few commonplace items were produced more than a couple of hundred miles away from the final market. That all changed on April 26, 1956, when the Ideal X, a converted World War II tanker, left Newark, New Jersey on its main journey. What was so special about this journey was that it was the first time in history that a ship had its cargo packed in the containers rather than just loosely placed around its holds. This seems like a simple and uninfluential concept, but this idea changed our world. Before the Ideal X, cargo was brought to port on trucks and loaded onto ships piece by piece. Whiskey and rice and hammers and everything were packed tightly into the hold, and the whole loading process took more than a week. This technique, known as break-bolt cargo, dated back to the times of the Phoenicians. It was said that dock workers' wages were $20 a day and all the scotch you could carry home, because theft of goods was so rampant. This needed to change. Malcolm McLean, a trucking company owner, sold everything he owned to buy a ship and developed the system of containerization. Unbearably simple, he designed a corrugated steel box and created some trucks and a ship that seamlessly hold these boxes. This connected the manufacturer straight to the consumer. Manufacturers would load these boxes, then no hands would touch the merchandise, which was delivered to the vendor, distributor, or consumer. One of the most amazing aspects of the system is that it became universal. We can't even agree on a currency, plug type, DVD standard, or even which side of the road to drive on, but we can agree across the world on the one size of shipping containers.
Now, listen again.